Just a short little video here today, guys, just about how the Netherweave market for the start of the Burning Crusade expansion is a totally fair and balanced game to play. Now, as you can see, I'm not using any particularly fancy add-ons. I've just got Auctioneer. And, you know, we've done our scan. We've got our standard pricing. And what I'm going to go through here is basically what I'm going to use to turn this here 600 gold investment into a fucking lot more than that. Now, I've done a little bit of the work already, but basically, I'm going to fuck the market. For lack of a better way of putting it, the market's not going to like how I treat it. Because we've got all these people, and being fresh into the expansion, particularly this market is flooded. There's people going into it all the time. So all we want to do for our neat and totally balanced little trick here, go over to our Netherweave cloth, and we have our price set here for 16 silver. So I might even drop that down. Let's go for 13. Alright, and I'm going to create just two of these. 1, 2, and then we do a quick search. And there's me, up the top there. Now, we're only creating 2 at a time, because these people, we're going to go out and snipe these. But, what we're hoping for is our lovely little unconfigured add-on users to come in, and our little unconfigured boys will be dropping in stacks of 20. Now, the thing is, their add-ons, not well configured, will be dropping them in 10% cheaper than my price. Now, my price is 33% of the market price. There we go. I've had my Netherweave cloth just bought, but if we've gotten lucky and we've got a good flood coming in, we should start to see any moment now real cheapos starting to appear up. Oh, never mind, we've had a big buyout. Okay. Easy enough to deal with, as you can see. We've got quite the investment to work with. But that's where it's sitting at the moment. We just go back, sacrifice another 2 cloth, do another quick search. There we are at the top again. And you just rinse and repeat. And you keep doing this. We see all these guys walking in, and I guarantee you I'm going to be catching 2, maybe 3 stacks of this any moment now for dirt cheap. And on average, to get all of this, I've paid less than 3 gold per. So it's kind of nuts the level that this can get to. And if ever you've got someone you know is just sitting there and sniping your market, you just walk off for a moment, like I am now. And you just leave it for a little bit. Come back, do your appraiser. We sacrifice another 2 of our product. We go back, see the market's been reflooded at a new price. We've had old mate go through, he's finished his buyout. Alright, he's snapped up everything below 100%. He was doing a market reset for us, which for us doesn't really matter, because he's finished doing that now. And what we're playing on is the guys who come in after he's finished doing that. So he's, you know, probably made a decent amount of gold off of us, but not as much as we're going to make off of the other people by consistently resetting this price to our standard. And you just want to search this bad boy every chance you get. There we go. There's our guy who snapped it all up. Going in at huge prices. But I am still firing away, tearing the market apart on my one. Basically, just waiting for the content to roll in now, which will be when this starts to fill up with stacks of 20 for the same price that I'm charging for a stack of 1. And while it doesn't look like it's been successful so far on this particular run, you know, people aren't biting up as much as I'd like them to. We've only lost so far, what's that, 10? 10 to our price sacrifice. And we just restock. There we go, another 2 up at that price. I like to do a shutdown reset just because there's a couple of bugs still with the old Auctioneer coming into the new expansion. And I'm happy to lose anywhere between 50 to 60. I've got 341 to work with. When I came into this today I had 16, and I've managed to snap all of this up at about 3 gold per. And considering it's such a small amount of what the actual market rate is at the moment, it's nuts. And the thing is, it takes advantage of two different markets with this one, because you're taking advantage of the people using their TSM that's fully set up, because they're going to be buying anything 10% below market cap. So they jump on that and they're like, oh, hell yeah, this 2 cloth, I've made 90% profit. Often not actually 90, but heaps. But I am getting in off of the flood that comes after my 2. They only get 2. I get 20. And that's the big difference in this. Is it the quickest way to do it? No. No, I don't. And I'll often get whispers like that because of what I'm doing with the market. This guy's like, ah, man, you want to sell that? No. No, I don't want to sell my cloth. I want to buy more. This is a buying technique, not a selling. Yes. Yes, he can see me buying and selling. We're just going to play a little bit of a patience game here. There we go. Got the big fish, boys. And I think I've just turned this guy into a bit of a connoisseur by accident. Anyway, I'm just going to drag this out for a first start in a 10-minute video. Oh, I don't want to do a full... Why am I scanning? Shit. Post up another 2. And now we go again. Anyway, guys, that's the video. We've got it out over the 10-minute mark now. A couple of silences in there. You got to see a little chat between me and some guy who doesn't understand market tactics. But there you go. That is how the market is a totally involatile, balanced place in World of Warcraft. Happily take my technique, use it on your server, make yourself a bulk amount of gold. Because this won't last forever. It's entirely based on the actual quantity going into the market from leveling. But yeah, you guys enjoy it. Take advantage of the good times coming ahead. Oh yes, just to finish off, we got another whale. Oh, I love me a good whale. Give me that. Give me that 24%. Oh, how good. Yeah, enjoy.